How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King. So this ticker I'm going to talk about, release the Kraken, right? It's one of the best things to say when this thing starts going up. But let's go see what we look about here in the chart. As you can see, we did fill the gap on the daily chart right in here. There's a gap right in here. We can all see it. It filled it. Does it go up from here? And it looks like it might, because look at the wicks. Every time it went down, the wicks went down, but it doesn't count, and then the body stayed right where that gap is. So, but yeah, should we release the Kraken? Yes or no? Or is this Kraken going back to the ocean here? So let's see what we're gonna do here, and we'll go from here. There has been a lot of fear on these less than 10-cent stocks. This stock is at 6 cents. It had a high of 60 cents up in here. So yeah, there's been a lot of fear that this, oftentimes they're just going to reverse split. They have to. They're never going to get above $1, and we know that. But is there money to be made, on these little spikes here that they, have massive spikes? Like I said, the riskiest stocks are these type of stocks. So you got to understand, higher risk, high reward. So if you guys don't know, I'm a swing trader and a day trading. I have services for both. And if you guys don't have my chart analysis or my setup, you can get exactly how I set up my chart. And I explain what all these bands are. But I call it the band strategy. I use exponential moving averages with average true range on how do I predict overextensions and oversold areas on when to short or buy. Like right in here, I was a short all day long. As long as shares are available to short, I will short this because it's above my upper band, and I use smaller time frames like the 1 minute and 5 minute to get more precise entries all throughout in this area. So right now we are in the middle of nothing. We're not at the lower band, which is my A plus setup, and we're not at the upper band, which is the red band up in here for shorting. So we got to make sure we're making the best choice here. And that's when the exponential moving averages come in handy. I like to see, well, this thing's going to touch the EMA 5 all the time. Every stock has been doing it. As you can see, the EMA 5 is my purple band here. When we go under it, we go up and touch it, and then it goes up more into no man's land. I hate when people buy up in here. It's extremely risky because oftentimes it goes back down, and this is where you get your precise entries, and then we hit the EMA 10, and then we go down and down and down. But we're always hovering the EMA 5. As you can see, we go down from it, go up, down from it. We touch the EMA 5 and then back down, up to it, then back down. There is money to be made in, a day trading perspective based on that. Absolutely. And that's kind of what I'm getting at, guys. Since this is a very risky stock, it is not really the swing trading type of thing. I would be just rinsing and repeating it till we have massive time distance of the 10 and 20. And when I say time distance, that means any stock that does not touch your EMAs is considered time distance. Right here, we are touching the EMA 5, and then we go down, and that's considered one candle of not touching EMA 5. But right in here, we have not touched any of the EMA 10s and 20, which is the yellow and then the blue. So blue is your 20, yellow is your 10. So all these candles down here are time distance away from the EMA 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 daily candles not touching the EMA 10. So we got to look at our targets. Is there enough risk versus reward to hit this? We have EMA 10 and EMA 20. We're at 8 cents for the 20. We're at 0.766 for the 10. And then the EMA 5 is at 0.671. So, yeah. A lot to look at there because absolutely it can go way higher. As you can see on these candles here, look at this big massive candle. It just went exploding up. But you had to have like a billion volume, right? This had 3 billion volume to go way above my upper band here. Look at this. It went way above it. And oftentimes this is a great shorting opportunity because it can't sustain it. It has to go down. So if we look at the current data, I would just rinse and repeat this, guys. Now, if you are bag holding because you didn't know this strategy and you bought in no man's land up in here, or if you bought up at the upper band, I would just take the loss because that's just not going back because they're just going to do reverse splits and it's just going to be done. But because our last reverse split was back in August 15, 2023, right here. They did a 1 for 60. I'm going to see if they did any more. I can see the, yeah, right here back in January 26th of 2021, they only did a 1 for 3. But yes, a lot of these pennies are just correct entries, pump and dumps. They're all like that, and you just got to be on the right side. You can make massive money doing these things. So for a technical standpoint here, it does look, bullish and bearish as long as we stay above this gap here. It doesn't have to be like so precise, but it looks like it's close enough. And like I said, my strategy would be to play the EMA 5, and if it definitely gets to EMA 10, I would sell out and only buy when you're below the EMA 5. This personally is not my favorite buy signal because it's not enough time distance. If you give it like 2 to 3 time distance, it's not too bad. Our KDJ is at 12.17, which is the bottom left. That is the bottom indicator. That's a stochastic oscillator, and that is used to find precise entries too. Lower the K on the KDJ. It gets very oversold. Anything under 10 is very oversold. It's one of my favorite stochastics because it never goes to zero. So, yeah, that's CRKN. I would love to release the Kraken, right? I mean, let's make this meme come to reality, but it's a dice play. This is one of those plays like you put money that obviously, you don't go big in it because you don't need much big money because it's 5-cent stock. It goes to like let me see, 0.572. If it goes to the EMA of 0.671, let me use a calculator here. 0.572 to 0.671. That's an increase of 17% if you literally just keep rinsing and repeating it at the EMA 5. I would take that all day long. So that is really nice. If you guys don't know, I like to use percentage change calculator. It's a very nice thing. But yeah, if you go right up to the EMA, but you got to remember it's going to fluctuate. This EMA 5, as you can see, it goes down every day. So it's going to be different on Thursday, on June 20th. So do keep that in mind. But you could get 10% each scalps here. Look at this. The low of this candle was it was 0.0548 and went all the way up to 0.726. That is insane. Let's see what that is. 0.726 to 0.548. That's a 32% to the EMA 5. If you caught the actual bottom, like the exact bottom. So let's say 20% you make. That's still amazing. But that's part of pennies. You can make massive stock, gains. Like if you bought Nvidia, you'd be like getting 3% in a day and everyone's happy. Whereas a penny, you can make 30% and literally just a retest of this. So I stay still to my conclusion is we're just going to keep playing the retest to the EMA 5. Here and there will go to the 10 and 20, but it's a little riskier because these yellow and blue lines need more time distance. I would just keep rinsing and repeating it. But do keep in mind, I do think I haven't looked at the news for when they're expecting. Are they expecting a reverse split? I would assume so. It was letter for continuous. So they did get this letter on June 11th, right here. I like to go to Webull, look at the news. So on June 11th, they were informed by a letter for a request to continue listing was approved by the panel. Wow, that's nice. So yeah, by July 23rd, among other. So that's very nice right there. So yeah, I mean. Yeah, that's what I would do. Keep rinsing and repeating. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, I definitely would do it. It'll get you this strategy on your chart. If you want to join, I'll put the link down below in the YouTube comments. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page when you click the link. It's very nice. We're at like, 3,500 members, so it's very nice. A lot of people are coming in because this strategy is simple. You see exactly what you see. There's no FOMO. You never be like, well, I'm going to buy CRKN at the upper band. Sure, it can go up, but I promise you it's going to rug pull. Or I'm going to buy CRKN at above the exponential moving averages. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. No, we wait below the EMA 5. Remember that. So, if you join the premium Discord, all you have to do is go to the server shop up here, and you'll be opted in to subscribe. There's 2 tiers here. We have the Swing Trading Plus and Day and Trading Plus. Obviously, I'm going to recommend the Date and Swing Trading Plus. You get access to everything for 12 bucks, or if you just want swing trading, it's 6 bucks a month. It's your choice, but just head to the server shop and you'll see the both things where it says subscribe to either one. If you do it on your phone, it will charge an iOS fee, so I do recommend do it on computer. If you want to find it, it's under reversal trading. It'll be server shop or server subscriptions. Very easy, and all these subscription channels will unlock if you have Day Trading Plus. Hope to see you guys in the next video. This is my analysis on CRKN. Hope you guys have a wonderful day off on Juneteenth, and we'll get back trading tomorrow. And wish you guys the best of luck. Many blessings to you and your family, and success. Peace out.